So this example 11 is in the textbook, and they have a graph that goes with it. I didn't think we needed the graph for the problem, so I didn't include it here. They take up a lot of space. Okay, the average number of hours per week spent watching TV by annual income is given by the formula. So this formula is based on how much money people make and how much time they spend watching TV, which is kind of interesting, right? Okay, so H represents the weekly television time in hours. Okay, so the H is TV watching. And then the I represents annual income. In thousands of dollars. Okay, so that's kind of important. What annual income, so you're trying to figure out I, corresponds to 44.6 hours per week of television time. So they give us the H. All right, so we're going to use our formula. H equals negative 2.3 times the square root of I plus 67.6. And we know the H, 44.6. We know how long we watch TV. Now we're figuring out our income. Okay, so it's very similar to the last problem we did, but we're going to subtract 67.6. And what do we get? It's a Saturday for me, so I'll just pull out my calculator. Whoops. 44.6 minus 67.6. And I get negative 23. That's interesting, huh? Times the square root of I. Okay, so we're going to divide by negative 2.3. And we're going to get the square root of I equals 10. You can do that on a calculator. Yeah, make sure I'm writing it down right. And then you're going to square both sides. So you're going to get 100 equals the annual income. Now remember that was in thousands of dollars. So apparently if you're watching 44.6 hours of TV a week, then your annual income is probably about $100,000 a year. Yeah, that seems like a high income for 44.6. I wonder how many hours a day that is about. Let's see. If you took 44.6 and divided it by 7, it's about 6 hours of TV a day. And you're making $100,000? Well, okay. That's what it says. And I will stop